Guys, we'll be starting soon. We just have a little bit technical difficulty. Hopefully that worked. Yep. Hey guys, Tony the Story Stars Assassin. Today we have our big panel, 3 panels, Smokers Panel Live. Today we have Martin right now. We have Val. We might have Rick. I don't know. And we have Raul for the very first time, which for those people who doesn't know, he's actually the El Presidente.
El Presidente in the house.
El Presidente for those people who doesn't know. So today is our Opus night. Technically, I'll call this Fuente Opus night. Like you can have Fuentes, you can have Opus, because some of the Opus brand kind of thing is kind of funny with their thing, right? Some of them like Fuente, some of them is Opus X, some of them is Fuente, A Fuente. It's kind of weird. So, but I am prepared for either or, right? Number one, I have a Opus X right here. And I also have a rare pink right here. But rare pink is not Opus X, it's A Fuente. Believe it or not. So it's like, which one do you want to do kind of thing. I'm not too sure which one I want to do. Which one do you guys think I should smoke? Should I smoke the Opus X? This is pretty much the same blend as the Dubai one. And I have a rare pink, which this thing has been bothering me for 2 years now. I still haven't smoked it yet.
Then fucking smoke it.
But with the pink, I don't know what I got. I got this one. Where am I at?
Fucking smoke it.
Too close, Val. Too close. That looks like was it Destino?
I guess. I don't know. All I know is there's an X on there.
That's good enough. That's good enough. Because all these has a blend of what? Dominican Puro.
This is
all these are Dominican Puro. So we have
Let me take a
Raul,
look.
what do you
here.
have today? What do you have for today?
Destino del Sol.
There you go, Destino. So like Raul and Val have the same cigar, and what do you have, Martin?
Oh, okay.
I've got the Opus Big B.
Big B.
Big B.
Oh, there we go. All right.
That
So
little
then, in that case, I better smoke an Opus, right? I better smoke an Opus. I think. I could open one of the toast across America. There's a Opus in there too. I could. So.
I don't know. I think you should smoke the rare pink.
What you guys were giving on? I hate that I missed the raffle. There was no raffle. There's you know, dumb shit going on. Obviously, I mean, hey, keep trolling, keep trolling. You know, everything everybody trolls, I'm gonna take it, screenshot it, give it to my lawyer. That's how I deal with it now. How I gotta deal with that? Just give it to my lawyer. Do whatever you guys want to.
Hey, Martin.
What? What? Here, one. Got one.
There we go.
Boom. Get the ring. You can throw the card out too?
There we go. Okay, smoke some cigars.
Yeah, I think you should smoke the rare pink. Since it's been bothering, or it's been.
It's been bothering me because that stupid size. Either way, it's gonna bother me.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah, but I could smoke that later.
Smoke it. I always forget to take a picture before I smoke it.
Biffed it. Forgot what Opus Night. Smoking a Vartan dry again pairing was. You know what? It's never too late to finish that Vartan and then get an Opus.
Damn.
Right? It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. Cutting light, guys. Cutting light. Cutting light.
Shitty picture.
Well, strike two.
The fuck was that?
Well, that was quick.
Which Opus would you suggest? Hey, any Opus you got? You know, I mean, not everybody's got a stash of Opus somewhere, you know. So
yeah, that's true because this is my one and done.
yeah,
that's true.
Whatever Opus you got. I mean,
Whatever
like I say,
you
it's
got.
kind of weird. This the whole thing. You got like A Fuente, you got Fuente, Opus X. You know, whatever you got.
Whatever you got.
Whatever you got. And I know I.
Where's my lighter? Here we go again. Where's my lighter?
I'm the same way. I can't find my damn lighter.
Here we go.
That's okay. Got my drink to settle me down.
Yeah,
No, I
buddy.
can't.
All right, let me get this thing settled down. Let's
Let me try
settle
this
in.
again.
Everybody light up. If you got an
You know-
Opus right now, you gotta let me know what you're smoking, which Opus you're smoking. If it's not Opus, it's fine. Just let me know what you're smoking.
Listen, I got to say something before we continue on with this thing.
Sure.
So for you people out there that go and get your cigars from your brick and mortars, your cigar shops, your cigar lounges, wherever, you need to talk to them. And I don't know about you, but every time I go into one of those places and I buy a cigar or two, they always say, "Hey, listen, I'm going to throw in a couple of matches for you, okay?" And I always say, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." So I get a box of matches like this. The match is this size, okay? Now, I've already struck 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already struck 4 matches. All right? They hold the light, and then as soon as I angle it to get the light going better, the flame going better, it dies. So, what I'm asking you guys, girls, peoples, when that happens to you, you need to request or ask Hey, listen, if you're going to give out some matches, at least give out some long stick matches. Okay? Hey, that's all I'm saying. Because I got a whole bunch of these here. And you know what? I'm just not going to throw them away. I'm going to use them. I don't care if it takes me 15 matches to light my cigar. I'm using them.
Yep.
Why they give you such a small like matches anyway?
You know, I don't know. I mean, here you go. Here's the difference. I got one from one place,
Right. But they're
one
supposed to
from a
give you
different place.
they're supposed to give you this kind of matches.
Correct.
There you go.
And look, I'm gonna show you. And I'm not asking for those kind of matches that you can light a fireplace with, okay? There's a difference in the match sticks. I'm gonna see. I hope you're able to see it. I'm gonna split them up a little bit. Can you see them?
Yes. It's like barely any more length than yeah.
Yes, but the red match has a lot more striking coverage than this one. In fact, the shorter one is smaller. The wood feels thinner. The match coverage on most of them is only halfway around the stick, the matchstick. Come on, guys.
But like there's a difference between a 2-cent pack, a 2-cent pack and a 5-cent pack.
Well, I want the 25-cent pack. I want the matches that go like this, okay? I want the 25-cent pack, especially when you're boosting up the price in the cigars and blaming the tariff shit for it.
I heard the tariff is actually illegal now, so we'll see what happens.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm just saying. See, look at see what happened? Look at that. Done.
What?
Boom.
Val, don't set your place on fire.
Time.
What did you say, Raul?
Two of them at the same time.
Two of them?
Yeah.
You realize I'm going to go through my matches faster if I do it that way, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try your recommendation because that's the kind of guy I am. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because unfortunately,
Val, you're supposed to use the box, flip it over, and then hold the match with the striking thing and pull, not strike it, just pull.
Hey, look, you know what? Let's not get into this kinky stuff with your matchsticks.
Okay. So if you have two matchstick boxes, you see one?
Yeah. Yeah.
So all you have to do is hold both of them where the striking spot is, put the match in there, and just pull.
Oh, you're talking like making a sandwich out of it.
Yeah, you pull. Both sides are the striking spots. So if you pull, it creates friction.
Okay. Tony. How long have I been here?
I've done it like that.
Look at you're talking to number one or number two. Well, you're talking to a guy who has impaired vision.
I get it.
Whose
But
manual dexterity has been decreasing.
No, Val, you take
What
one
is
box
increasing?
with the striking side up, right? And then you put a match in the middle, and then you put another box, any surface on top of it, and press down and pull. You're not gonna miss.
All right.
What went up? What is increasing?
Look at. I'm gonna show you. Look at this. Can you see this? Can you see that stick?
You gotta go up. Yes. There's barely
Now
any, I don't think there's anything on there.
Look at there is something on it, but look at it. As I turned it around.
Go up. No, it's just wood. I don't see anything. Okay, it's a little bit.
I see a little bit, just a little tiny
There's
bit.
just a little bit of black spot on there.
That's
Val,
what she said.
it will be so much
look at-
quicker
so
if
I
you
got
just use a
1
lighter
cent-
to
I got
light the match and use the
0.1
match.
cent matchstick. A 0.1 cent. Not even a 1 cent.
I'm just saying, you could just use the lighter to light the match and still feel like you're using the match.
I'm determined, fellas. I'm determined. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna do it. All right, here we go. Shit, now where did I put my cigar? Oh, see there? Look, it's out. By the time I find my cigar,
No, because
it's
you
out.
move. You gotta let it burn a little bit before you start moving.
Yep, it's a struggle.
All right, so let me tell you, everybody. It's look, I do have a cigar lighter. I do have a lighter. Okay, so don't feel like I need a lighter because I
What?
do have one.
Val, the matchsticks are not meant to be striked. Just so you know. That's why when you get those matchstick like card thingy, you flip the top over, you can flip to the back. That's supposed to hold the match so you can just pull.
Well, I don't got a card thing.
Because back in the day, they made the strike anywhere match. So you feel like you had to strike somewhere. But the one with the matchbox are not meant to be striked.
Then why did they put the damn rough surface on there if it's not meant to be struck?
So that you can open up the cap and then cover it, pull. I can show it to you, but like, I don't know if you can see it, but I can show
That's
it to you.
okay. That's okay.
I've seen that before.
All right, here we go.
Okay,
Try again.
so if you take your matchstick out like this, and you have this match surface, right?
Ooh.
You hold it like this, you put your
on,
matchstick in
come
the
on, come on,
middle
come on,
and
come on, come on,
pull
come on, come
while
on.
you press down. You will never miss.
Done.
Martin, did you get that?
I got it.
Right? You take
Hey,
this cap off, you put it under the box, and you pull. You will never miss.
Okay, look at here. Mr. Presidente, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Your suggestion is not working at all. I'm just going through my matches. I'm going through my matches, fella.
It's okay. They are like 1 cent, so you gotta make 5 cents worth. So you need 5.
All right, come on, come on. Yeah, now I got it. Now I can't see the goddamn cigar.
Long live. We'll address everything once Val finally got a cigar to smoke. This might take half an hour.
All right, let's be nice. Let's be nice. Ooh, look, I got good flame now, buddy. Got good flame
quick,
now.
before it burns your finger.
Don't burn your finger, bro.
Hey, look it. Won't be the first time. Oh, come on, don't do it. It did it.
Also, what I realized is that when you put a match in front of the cigar, like the draft of the cigar actually puts the fire out every time.
Oh, okay.
For when you're with the match in your hand.
Go ahead, right here.
Val, you need a lighter?
No, I just said people's. Oh yeah, okay. See, the problem with these matches, they don't have a lot of match strike on it. All right, here we go.
While Val's continues to struggle on this, which is very entertaining to me, believe it or not, for some reason. Let's talk about the cigar we're smoking and what we're pairing, right? So, Martin, go ahead. What are you pairing today?
I've got an Opus X Big B, Big Bitch. And I also have a Long Branch from Wild Turkey.
Long Branch.
Wild
And okay, so did you purposely to pick that drink, or did you pick the drink and then you say I had to get an Opus, so you grabbed the Opus?
No, I grabbed the cigar first.
Okay, and you think that Long Branch is gonna match that? That's why you pulled it.
I didn't think about it. I just wanted whiskey and I wanted.
Okay, so that's good. That's good answer. That's good answer. Okay, so and then we have Raul, El Presidente, sir.
So,
Would you like to talk to us about your cigar and pairing today?
Destino del Siglo. And I am pairing it with a Don Q double cast. So I'm doing rum.
Oh, Don
Okay,
Q
he's doing
rum.
rum, Don Q double cast. Very good, very good. Val, are you still struggling a little bit?
I am. I'm doing this for a cause. I'm doing this for a cause. I'm doing this for all the low vision people, cigar smokers out there. I feel your struggle. I endure your pain. You know, I may burn a finger. I might burn my hat.
Please
I
don't.
may burn my lips.
Oh, don't
but
burn the hat.
Don't burn yourself. It's not worth it.
You can
All right.
burn your jacket.
Val's gonna go out for 5
finger.
cents. I burn my finger.
But don't burn your hat.
Well, I can tell you my pairing. My pairing is a Opus X. I believe this is called like the PJ Peretti, whatever brand.
You know what it is.
Let me find the damn box on the floor somewhere. Oh, maybe I put it away.
Ah,
Did I put it away? I did. Damn it. I think this is the. I can't believe I forgot the initial. It's basically an Opus from Boston. Okay, and it was a Churchill. Now I guess it's a Toro because we waited. And I'm pairing with a Coke Zero. As you guys know, I'm still on medication, so I can't be drinking if I took medication a day. So soda for me today. But on a pairing night, I'll make sure I'll be able to drink something. So what do we got from everybody else? I got, earlier Long Live said that he got the Barton and some rib. Is that correct? Am I reading it right? Red breast? Irish
Red
whiskey?
breast. Oh yeah, Irish whiskey, red breast.
All right. So what's everybody else have? We got one from Long Live, and what about everybody else? Sosa, Steve, Joey. Obviously he's not gonna smoke an Opus, but I still want to know what you're smoking. I know that Rick is still at his party thingy, and he is smoking a Opus.
All right.
The Toast Across America. He's smoking that one.
All right.
Man, these are some weak. I was almost going to swear there for a moment, but I'm going to say that these matchsticks are not very good.
Now we know what to get Val for Christmas.
No.
I want to get one of those really big, long, one single matchsticks. So he can just strike the floor and have a torch.
He's like, no. Still give me cigars. That's it.
Steve's at work, so he had water. Okay. Sosa is doing the God of Fire Series B.
Stay hydrated.
There you go, Val.
Oh, he got up. He got it.
That's what she said.
Well, I got most of it. I still got a part of it.
We consider that a success already. Yeah.
Success. Yes.
I will say that touch out with the lighter.
I agree. Touch it on the lighter.
I would say, yeah, I should, but I have left. I mean, it was almost like a sparkler there, baby. I left my lighter in the house, and I am just. I'm sorry, I'm just too lazy to get my butt up off of this chair and leave everybody out there to go in the house and grab it. So I'm just gonna carry on with these matches. And what?
Might as well.
I better start puffing on this cigar before it dies on me, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah, he does have a little small chunk on the side. I think he'll catch up eventually if you take enough puffs. Yeah. So Val, you want to talk about your pairing for the night?
I have one of my favorite drinks, the old fashioned. Yes, I do.
Okay, the old fashioned. What's your recipe today?
I drink until I get tired of it. That's my recipe.
So do we have was it done with the Buffalo Trace?
No, it was not. I brought my spare bottle out here. When I finish this one, I'll switch over to a bullet. But I have it with a Taylor, the Colonel.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have to start it off with the Colonel. Okay.
Okay.
So, and because I covered that bottle, and for me, that bottle is an allocated thing in my area.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to get.
Yep.
And when it is available in an allocated section, I'm not paying what they want because although I don't like it that much, I don't like the price that much. Okay.
Yeah, the price for alcohol sometimes goes crazy.
It's
a good bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And strangely enough, have you all drinking or drunk? Drinking? Have you all drinking? Have you all drunk?
Drank?
Have you all drank? Yeah, drink. Have you all drank? E.H. Taylor, the Colonel?
Yes.
Now, have you which one? Was it the single or the small batch?
Single.
I've had the small batch.
I had it in the bar, and I'm pretty sure that's a single.
I had the small batch.
So, strangely enough, I don't know. It could be just my taste on it, or I've had them both, and for me, I prefer the small batch, and I can't explain why.
Well, a
Okay.
small batch is more delicate, to be honest.
The small batch, I mean, if you gave me a choice, would you like a small batch or a single barrel? And if the price point is it's this, let's say it's the same price point, I'm gonna reach for the small batch because I just like it better. And I'm not saying that it's necessarily the better product because typically it's the cask strength, it's a single barrel that's supposed to give you that better quality of that. But for me, that small batch
I
is
always
my,
think small
target.
batch is better quality product. I mean, that's just my opinion. You guys can tell me whether or not you agree, right? I feel like small batch are actually more delicate and the recipe is more consistent than a single barrel. Because I just think of it this way, right? If you got a recipe to make a spaghetti sauce, okay? Let's say if you got a recipe to make a spaghetti sauce, so marinara sauce, okay? And they tell you to put 2 cups of this, 1 cup of this, 1 cup of that, and 1 can of tomato, whatever, right? So if you follow that directly, exactly, the sauce will come out perfect as to the recipe goes, right? So that's a small batch. But if you say, okay, I'm gonna make 6 barrels of this, and then you just use that in times of the volume, it's not gonna taste the same, in my opinion. So I actually think the small batch stuff, the recipe is more precise, is actually a more delicate, better thing. So when I choose, if I had to choose between a single barrel or a small batch, I choose small batch because I actually think that small batch is more close to a recipe. Single barrel is like, we won't touch it. It is what it is. This whole barrel tastes like that. That's it. So for me, single barrel is not a better product. But I gotta be honest, I think over in this screen, Raul probably drink most of out of us, and then Martin, and then maybe Val. I'm the least drinker, so my opinion probably doesn't weigh that much when it comes to that.
Are you calling me an alcoholic?
No. There's a difference between an alcoholic and just alcohol.
I
Right?
enjoy the pairings.
Yeah,
Mm.
but like that's the thing, right? What it means that you probably have more of a sitting down, have a pairing, and then kind of diagnose the drink and understand the drink much better than out of us who's just drinking for the sake of drinking majority of the time. That's how I understand Raul to be. That's me. I don't know, might be wrong, but I would think Raul is very sparing drinker. So, he can have maybe 2 drinks a day, maybe. And then he will be more selective if he was to drink.
Yeah, it depends on the cigar, but I usually just have one drink.
Mhm.
And it's so
Yeah.
because you just sip on it.
That's what I'm saying. So like you will be more selective because that's all you can have. Now, Martin, I think that he's more price driven. So whatever that's best bang for the buck that tastes good, he'll probably choose that one and drink that for the week.
About $45 is my cutoff.
Yeah. And Val is more like, today is a good day, I'm gonna drink.
Yeah. Sometimes it's too good of a day.
Me is like, I'm so done with work, I need a drink. That wouldn't happen every week. So, and if I'm hanging out, I would drink. But like when I hang out and I drink, I always drink the same shit. I wouldn't jump around. Like I'll be like, hey, all right, open the menu. Where's the Japanese scotch? Oh, they run out every single thing over here. Okay, next style until I get something that I've drank before. So yeah, I am not a very diverse drinker. I think that's the right word. I'm not diverse in
So
drinking.
I think that if you want to explore the spirits, I'll call it the spirits.
Hmm.
You know, a lot of people are looking at that really hard price point brand, the Weller, the Taylor, some of that stuff. But I have did a switch, and I am now starting to target and look at the more smaller brands, okay, and their price point is right there at a good price point. And I'm looking at the smaller distilleries because sometimes you can find a sleeper in there. Okay.
Absolutely.
And that's what I have found over the last couple of months. And I don't want to give I could give the brands out, right? Would
You
you get
can.
in trouble for that?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
So one of them that I really two, and one is really starting to boom. And I'm going to mention the brand is Free Ranch. Free Ranch. Sleeper. Sleeper. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one I want to say is Green River.
Okay.
Sleeper. You know, it's at an affordable price, something that if you take a chance on, it doesn't hit your pocket as hard if you don't like it, but you can still use it uh, as a cocktail mix if you don't want to drink it straight. So, and I think that's true in most spirits. That yeah, I don't know if I want to drink this straight. You know, I don't know if a couple of drops of water is going to make it open up, blossom, and bloom a little bit more. And then at that point, you determine, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to be mixing this for cocktails. But that one Frey Ranch, I heard about that brand about 6-7 months ago. And before it came into my area, I had the opportunity while I was in Texas. I came across it and I had to get it. And lo and behold, a couple of months later, boom, hit my market.
There we go. If you hit your
But
market, that's good because that means you have easier to get something that you like. You know, it's like
yeah, I'm
imagine you
able
go
to,
to another state, get something, have it one time, and you absolutely loved it.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll be kind of
So,
screwed on that.
and
I want to also on the list. So Joey's asking us to choose a cigar for him. He said he have choice of Agranosa Leaf 25th Corojo or Perdomo 10th Anniversary Maduro or Liga Privada Razzola or Agranosa Leaf International Supreme Leaf.
the first one,
The first one, Agranosa Leaf 25th Corojo.
yeah. For me, yeah.
What do you think, Raul?
I'm a Perdomo.
I'm gonna go with the Perdomo 10th because Perdomo
Yeah.
10th is actually pretty okay.
Yeah, that's a good cigar.
Yeah. So there you go. You got your vote.
So it's really between the Ratzilla and the Perdomo, actually. I think we
I
got
don't
more
really
for-
like the Razzola. I mean, especially the size. It's kind of weird. It's a weird size for
It's
Razzola.
it's a Corona.
It's like a long Corona. Yeah, it's weird. So I up to you. Because here it's one of those things. Cigar is one of those things that you want heartburn right now, heartburn later. You smoke this one now, you gotta smoke the other one later anyway. So the size is classy. I guess some could say that. Yeah, some could say that. Little red dress is very classy.
Okay, I gotta
So-
say this Opus X I'm smoking.
Mhm.
There's it's been raining all freaking day, so it's not smoking the best.
Oh, mine is not smoking the best either today. It's
Only
really
because-
weird, humid today.
Super humid outside right now.
Mine's just burning okay.
Yeah,
How's
mine is
Florida weather?
It's just a little humid. It's comfortable.
Did you rain? We rain on all the way until this morning.
Yeah, it's been raining.
Hmm.
So okay, Joey's gonna smoke the Perdomo first and then the Razola. That might be a good
Okay.
idea. Yeah, why not?
Okay. Yeah.
Why not? Why not? I have this stem right here. I want to pull. I don't know if I should.
Always a stem.
Always a stem.
Just get your scissors and clip that stem. Don't go surgical on it.
Well, he's going
It's hard. It's hard for me.
Don't-
Like when I looked at it,
That's what she said. It's hard for me.
I got some off. I just clip it like Val wanted me to. I just clipped it.
Modelo Negras are good. I like dark beer.
You know, I have myself never drank a Modelo.
No,
I do like a Modelo Negro, but I will say I prefer a Shiner.
I need my oh okay, my dog Martin to pound down. You know, I've never seen Martin chuck a bottle of beer either.
No, I don't chug beer.
I've seen people chug. It's like, how do you do that? How do you like just gulp the entire thing in there?
I chug a Red Bull,
I'm-
but I won't chug a beer.
Val needs to drink the Colonial Neat.
oh yeah, the cologne you got. Yeah, I'm on the neat side. Usually don't use ice.
I never use ice.
I
Okay.
always use ice. I like to drink cold drink. Like lukewarm drinks is weird.
You could put those cubes at, like I got cubes here.
Yeah, it doesn't water down, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you wash your ice though?
Yeah, well, these are like rocks.
Right. But
Yeah,
do you wash them?
You wash them afterwards. Yeah.
I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
friend. He have those like freezer rocks. So you put this. They look like rock. They feel like a rock. You put in the freezer and they become ice cold, and then put in the drink. He never washed them.
Oh no.
He said this is his explanation. He says it's because it always goes to different alcohol. It seasons it.
Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you can
That's
say
his thing.
that.
He's like, I always only put it into straight alcohol, and then there's no other like ingredient, sugar or anything. So all it has is alcohol. So it seasons it and never have bacteria because all it has is alcohol on it.
I mean,
and
you're
microfungus.
completely wrong.
But the problem is every time you open his freezer, it reeks alcohol.
It smells like alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
But his things like, who complains about their freezer smells like nice alcohol? Even though I told him I just did.
I mean, yeah.
So let's talk about the cigar, right? Opus. Let's start with this. Martin, what do you think about Opus as a brand? Don't
Opus.
include Fuentes, don't include A Fuente, just Opus as a branding.
Opus as its own brand, like Lexus over Toyota.
That's how you feel? Yeah, like Lexus over Toyota kind of thing?
I mean, you have luxury. It's
Mhm.
it's the luxury of a brand.
Mhm.
It's a branch of a brand.
Sure. Like they want to make it special, so they call it Opus,
But there are luxurious things in the brand that you wouldn't get in a Toyota.
Okay, all right. Val, what about you? What do you think about Opus as a brand itself?
Something I probably would not venture into because it's just I see things like become part of the Opus X society, and for that I can't do because I don't have many of them. I don't purchase many of them. Like I said, this is my one and done. And if I wouldn't have got this as a gift, I probably would have eventually bought it, but I probably would have held on to it. Like I had this one since 2023 of August.
Mm.
But as a brand, I'm just looking at the artwork on the band,
Mhm.
and as you see the brand products that they come out with, and it's for them to do it that way. Yeah, I think of like if you want to equate it to high-end clothing,
Mm-hmm.
okay, high-end leather goods. You know, uh, I'm not going to spend, you know, $2,000 on a pair of shoes.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, I mean, if I had them made custom for me, that's different than buying them off the rack.
Sure. But like
Okay.
if the item is right, you will spend that.
Yeah.
Like for example, like Val, like if tomorrow you want to like make your absolute perfect suit. I don't know, like because you're going to your grandkids' wedding, and you gotta be the person to send them off, and you
Yeah.
gotta make a suit. Would you not spend
Ye-
$2,000 on it?
I'd probably spend about 8,000 on it. Yes. I
There
would.
you go. See, if the item is right, you will spend it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I look at for this particular brand, for me at least, this, you know, and I know everybody says, you know, there's really no such thing as a special occasion brand.
Mhm.
And I guess I recently, because of events around me and because of my advancing in my years, okay, uh, every day is a special occasion. When I wake up and open my eyes and take a deep breath, hey, that's a special occasion, buddy. Okay, so yeah, yeah. I look, but I still have in my humidor where I remove this from. You know, everybody put this in the top
Sure.
shelf. No, I put mine all the way on the bottom because everybody always looks on the top first.
Right.
Okay, I put mine all the way on the bottom, and those are the cigars that I will pull out for either a special occasion or when I say, you know what, I'm fortunate I'm retired, but if I was a working person and I had a really hard day at work, just like you, Tony, you probably have some really tough days at work, and now you got a break, and you go out in your back patio area, and you say, you know what, I'm gonna just relax and have a good cigar right now.
Mm-hmm.
And what am I gonna grab? You know what? It's time for that Davidoff. You know what? It's time for that Opus. You know what? It's time for that.
Right.
And that's the time. That's the time. And that's how I look at the brand of Opus. There's a time for it. You know, and I was trying to decide when is the time for me for this. And every time I had a special time to have it, I wanted to smoke it with someone.
Right.
Okay. I wanted to share that time, that moment, that experience, that cigar. Okay. But every time that came up, something deterred it. A birthday, my birthday came up. I was planning on having it with have some cigars with my son-in-law. Something came up, and there I am with these cigars, and they're not here. And okay, I'll do it next time. I'll do it for Thanksgiving, or I'll do it for Christmas, or I'll do it for this, or I'll do it for that. And every time something like that comes up, I'm ready. My cigars are my cigar. Every time I open the humidor, my cigars are talking to me. They say, "Hey, I'm down here. What you waiting for?" So I made a decision that uh, that you know at least once a week I'm gonna go into my good stuff
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna pull out a good cigar at least one day a week because you know what they say, if you don't smoke it while you're here, when you ain't here, somebody else is gonna smoke it.
Right.
And you know what? I'm smoking it before they will.
There you
If you
go.
don't smoke your cigar, it's the same as not having it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, and then now we'll go to Raul. What you think about the brand, and then we'll go to the comments, right? So Raul, what you think about Opus as a brand?
I think it's honestly it's overrated
Mm-hmm.
because I think we could find better cigars that taste better at a lesser price. If you're gonna spend 70, 50, $40 on a cigar, it better be memorable.
Sure. Okay.
And this is, it's all right. Nothing special.
I agree with that. Mm-hmm.
You know.
I can agree with that too. It's and I think it's because it's the mystique about it. It's an Opus X. All right. It's the Opus X. The Opus X Society. It's the swag that you see surround. It's the box. It's the ashtray. Hell, they even got a goddamn dog bowl with the Opus X on it. I don't own a dog, and I wanted to buy it.
I wanted to buy one too, but it was like kind of weird, so I didn't end up buying it. But what I
Hey, now
feel
you got a
like,
dog.
what I feel like, sometimes is when they set a price range, right? They want a specific type of people to smoke it, right? They don't want new people who can't tell the difference and just go, I'm gonna spend $100 on a cigar today, and just buy one cigar, right? They don't want those people. They want people who can appreciate it to smoke it. So they set the price a little bit harder to obtain, so that people can smoke it. I think that's number one. Number one is their target. Who's their target smoker? Number two, is it possible that this cigar is not very special because they want you to remember the conversation, they want you to remember your pairing, but not necessarily the cigar?
You're thinking the cigar is getting lost in that?
Because
Maybe
cigar is a
not lost,
catalyst.
maybe puts it aside.
The cigar is a catalyst of conversation, but it should never be the main character, the main superstar in a conversation. Because your drink might be really good, but because the cigar is so good that you don't taste the drink. Or because the conversation is so good, but your cigar is so complex that you don't taste the cigar either. Would that be?
I get that. I
All
get
right,
it.
so
Yeah,
let's go to. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Well, that's true because I know there are some cigars that I will smoke it and I try to analyze it. I try to study it, and I don't enjoy it
Mm-hmm.
because I'm focusing so much on the taste that I'm anticipating, okay, or the changes that I'm looking for, and I'm studying so hard that I just didn't enjoy the cigar. Man, I don't remember. I smoked it, but I don't. It's not connecting.
So a lot of
And there,
time, a
and
good conversation can make a crappy cigar good. A good company, a good conversation, a good time can make a crappy cigar good. Like, okay, think of it this way, right? You go to a gender reveal party. It's a boy, it's a girl, and they give you those "it's a boy" cigar. Those are probably like the crappiest bundle that you can find around. But you're having a good time. You don't care what you're smoking.
Right.
It's a celebration. You don't care what you're smoking.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
I turned 50 in October, and my family decided to throw me a party. And now I'm thinking, I'm like, what cigars do I get?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to go crazy. I was like, man, the Patron 50th, but I'm like, man,
Yeah.
money there.
There's some cigar coming out though. There's some good cigars that are coming out.
I mean, I guess I could give them the ITS.
Of course. ITS is always, and you smoked it, you know. So let's go to the comment a little bit. I will gotta skip a few. Kenny says that somewhat overhyped. I feel it's because some good and Omega not so good. Wasn't a fan of the Forbidden 13. I actually think Forbidden 13 is actually not bad compared to the rest of them. Price wise and what it is, it's actually not too bad compared to the rest. I've never been a fan for a time for it. I smoke what I can, whatever I want. I do this only because tomorrow is not guaranteed. I plan only go out one day, it's over. Okay. Joey says, just saying Opus has never made any major publication number one of any year? I think there is. I think there is. Cigar Aficionado number one. Didn't the Undefeated or whatever was like on it somewhere? No, I might be wrong. I might be wrong.
Might be right.
I actually think that there's like a couple years ago or a year ago, it was like number one in one of the chart. I might be wrong. The majority of Opus tastes like cedar, and the band and package is nice though. Yes, and I kind of. This is what happened when you have a Puro. A Puro at very single dimension, right? So.
Okay, so I'm not crazy then.
Yeah. It's single dimension. It's meant to go as a helper. Like if all you taste is cedar on this thing, everything else you taste. You taste your drink, you taste your food. All you taste is cedar. You don't have to worry about because I'm in a big party, nice party. I'm having an Opus, but I'm eating barbecue and drinking a bourbon. You think you gotta be able to taste any cigar?
You're not gonna taste anything off of that cigar.
Right. So wouldn't this make more sense? Because all I had to taste is cedar. Now, and don't get me wrong, some people absolutely love the cedar flavor.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's boring. But now that I think about it, it's more like this thing is more like to help everything else and not to fight with anything else. It has that feeling to it. I have an Opus because I'm gonna enjoy everything else. If that makes sense. Even though normally I wouldn't smoke Opus. Opus is not my thing. All right. So let's see. It's all about status and what alone makes it bullshit. These that appreciate cigars will tell you Opus are all right, nothing special. Yeah. You have to give the meaning to whatever you're smoking. Because everybody have a different palate. So you have to give that meaning to the cigar. So when you're smoking it, what you're doing while you're smoking it, who you're with while you're smoking it, makes the cigar good or bad. Right? Because if you're alone, okay, let's say if you're a loner for a long time and you're really lonely and you buy a cigar, it doesn't matter what price your cigar you bought, it's gonna be like shit. Because you're having a shitty day. Right? So it really depends on what you're doing with the cigar at the time that you're smoking the cigar.
Well, I tell you what, it does have a good burn.
Sure. I don't think you had to fix it. Yeah.
Oh, and then you saw the trouble I had lighting it, and it is nice.
Maybe Val, it was supposed to burn wonky, but because you light it wonky, so now it's straight.
Okay.
Talk about wonky. You guys remember I bought the car, right? The X5.
Yeah.
As of today, it's officially a lemon.
Oh,
God, no.
So I went to buy another car today.
So how
So
would you get?
I got a 2026.
My wife has an X5 hybrid.
They wanted me to buy the hybrid, but I was like, dude, I'm just getting this to drive my car, my dog around. I just need the same thing. And then they're like, we don't have any 2025 left. So what do you want to do? I was like, oh, give me 2026. So I ended up buying a 2026 today.
Wow.
Officially a lemon. And here's the thing, right? Like when you're in the dealer, you fight them, and it's like, that's a lemon. And they're like, no, it's not yet a lemon. And then you have to pull out all the law, Massachusetts law, and like, this was what makes it a lemon. It's over 15 days of repair. You guys cannot repair it. It's a manufacturing defect. Now it's a lemon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it took me 2 hours. It's like, oh my God, you're wasting my time. You're right. 2023 was the Reserva Chateau. Bleh. Hey, we all know how skewed those rankings are. So you gotta give it, put a big handful of salt on that thing.
The Fuente Society garbage has gone down in price.
Fuente Society is, for me, is by far the worst Opus I've smoked. Out of everyone I smoked, that's the worst one. Has the best packaging, worst smoke. In my opinion. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to put out a thing that's bad. And for them, it might fit their palate for some reason. But for me, that was the worst.
I'd rather smoke a black,
You might rather smoke what?
Atabey black instead.
You know, Atabey Black Rito is actually pretty good.
Yeah, no, I like complex. I like I'm looking for the flavor notes. I'm looking the same thing with a drink. I'm just looking. I don't like just one flavor.
For me, I think that if I was to rank it, I will rank Atabey Black Rito over any Opus I've smoked so far. And I don't even like Atabey. So
Yeah, I just like the black.
yeah, I don't like the regular Atabey because it has this bitter aftertaste to me every time I smoke it. Doesn't matter which time. But the black doesn't have that. It tastes pretty good overall. And the packaging, sexy. The look, sexy. Very good. But yeah, Opus, you really had to find a specific reason to smoke it, to give that value to it. If you just smoke it every day, it kind of be like it's kind of waste. Especially smoke it by yourself. You're not having a conversation. All you get is cedar and maybe some sweetness. That's pretty boring way to spend an hour. Right? That's pretty boring way to spend an hour, in my opinion. That is. I mean, I think a lot of A Fuente out there is better than some of the Opus. So, down colors are pretty good compared to the Opus.
The shark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it has a more defined flavor. But then again, I mean, when you have something like I say, Apero basically is like you put bourbon on top of bourbon on top of bourbon, expect that to taste different. Right? So wait, finally, okay, because you're eating, right, Joey? So now you finally let up the Perdomo. Perdomo 10 years is pretty good. The sound grown is amazing for me. For the Perdomo.
So someone was asking if we eat and smoke cigars. I usually don't, but I've done it, but it's not something that it's not apparent to me.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. It wasn't what cigars?
Smoking and eating.
Oh, smoking and eating? Yeah, well, if you eat before you smoke, it's gotta kind of skew the flavor.
Well, smoking while eating.
While eating, I can't do that.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to focus, to eat and smoke at the same time. That whole entire cigar is gonna be oily and greasy on top.
I can't do that.
I can't do that either. You know, I can't do multiple. Only thing I can do with smoking cigar is either reading, watching something, or talking to somebody. I cannot do something else that requires too much focus. I know people's like, what kind of focus you need eating? Sometimes you do need focus to eat. But yeah, this cigar, sweet, cedar, a little bit of maybe stone fruit, and that's it. The whole cigar is like this. The whole cigar is like that. Yeah, the whole cigar is like maybe a little bit barnyard, a little bit. I start to get a little bit of pepper tingliness as well. How about you guys? Anything other than cedar?
Mostly cedar.
Cedar.
Maybe a hint of pepper. Maybe. I can't. Mostly cedar.
How about this?
But
I don't get
it's a light, mild smoke though. The smoke in the palate, the mouthfeel is light. Not like a coarse, heavy smoke, and you might get in some other cigars.
Kenny says, what Opus are you guys smoking? So Val and Raul is smoking a Destino. And Martin is smoking a Big B, I believe it's called. And I'm smoking the PJ Pirelli. I can't remember the name. I do enjoy such dark chocolate covered almond with Maduro. I can't eat. Like, I mean, just like it gets everything out in my mouth. It's pretty hard. I like to eat first or eat after. And I usually like to eat after anyway because I get hungry after smoking. I don't know why. But how about this? You know, sometimes when we have a cigar that did not hit the spot, all right? You had a cigar was disappointing or did not hit the spot. It makes you want to smoke certain cigar. What cigar would that be right now? What does this cigar make you want to smoke?
The Purple Rain.
You want to smoke a Purple Rain? Isn't that
Oh,
an
yeah.
Opus X2?
Yeah. Purple Rain.
All right. Val, what does this cigar make you want to smoke?
And maybe an LFD cabinet number 5.
Okay. All right. Raul, what about you?
I'm thinking FSG. I might pick one up right after this one.
That sounds like a good idea. FSG is very, very flavorful, very intense in flavor. I think that's what I would say. Very intense. For me, I want to smoke some sort of a Maduro. Any kind of Maduro will be fine. This thing makes me want to smoke something more complex. Like, yeah, even the Fonseca right now will do it very well.
I had an 1888 this afternoon, and I'm telling you, I have better flavors than this.
Yeah, this cigar,
Very
I'm
linear.
pretty much done, but like, you know, it like the whole cigar tastes the same.
Very linear. One track.
But then again, if you will try something else, like let's say if you are at a whiskey tasting event and you're smoking this cigar.
Hey guys, I'm gonna run to the car. It's raining.
Okay.
I'm gonna smoke in the car.
Okay.
Hey, Martine, walk. Don't run. Don't want you to trip and fall.
All right, I'll be back.
Take your lighter.
I will.
Or some matches.
Okay.
Yeah, what was I talking about?
Whiskey, bourbon.
Okay, yeah, okay. If you're at a whiskey tasting, having a cigar like this, wouldn't that make it a control?
Yeah, because you're not battling complexities of the cigar.
Because you're
It's not competing. It's not competing with
it's
it.
not gonna compete. It's not gonna change any of the flavor. All of them will have that extra cedar, and that's pretty much it.
But when I go to places that whiskey where they do the pairing, they purposely find the best cigar to go with that whiskey that brings out the flavors of the drink and the cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I get that.
Well, let's. I'll wait for Martine to come back because I want to. Since you mentioned that, El Presidente, I want to revisit that in a brief moment as soon as Martine joins in.
When you go to a pairing event, they give you the drink that goes with the cigar, right? But
Correct.
the drink are usually gotta go before the cigar finish. Or because cigars gonna last you an hour. But if you're at a tasting event, you're going one after another.
Yeah, usually they just give you a little bit, and you're trying 3 or 4.
You're trying no more than maybe a half an ounce on the tasting. You just want to taste. You just want to swirl it. You want to get that taste of that spirit. If you drink a shot after shot, man, you can't visit 17 booths.
Yeah, I mean, like when you go to a coffee tasting, you just sip and then spit it out, sip and spit it out. It's kind of like that. Like this cigar is not gonna change anything while you're finding what's the difference between the whiskey. Now, obviously, we're doing the whiskey pairing thing. You're looking for the best pairing, but if you try to understand the whiskey, each one of them, you want one that doesn't skew the flavor.
Like there's some, especially some of the rums. Like if you have a peppery cigar,
Mm-hmm.
some of the rums might calm that pepper just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, right? Like, let's say, for example, if you go to a tequila tasting, every cigar is gonna taste sweet at that point, right? So the cigar will change based on what you're drinking. So I don't know. Maybe they decided this should go with a certain drink. I don't know. I'm just playing the devil's advocate here to see why. Why would they decide it this way?
Okay, so now, are you on, Martine? You're good?
I'm good. I've got
Oh
these
my
new
god,
window
the
visors.
microphone sounds horrible.
Whatever. I got these new window visors, so I can actually smoke in my car now.
All right,
Cool.
so
Yeah, I saw that you replaced the visor, but it's the same thing, just newer, right?
No. The ones that were like I could barely open the window, and it did nothing for the rain. Now I can actually have them cracked, and it like no rain gets in at all.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So we were talking about the cigars and bourbon and whiskey, and I think you know about these cigars that match up with bourbons, like Buffalo Trace cigar. Would you associate that with a Buffalo Trace
Yeah, that's shit.
spirit? You saw Weller and you saw Cohiba match up. Okay,
Yep.
so the thing is, does it really match well?
Sometimes it does.
Okay.
So I tried the Buffalo with the Buffalo. It didn't help at all. But I tried the Weller with the Weller. It did help.
You tried the Weller with the Weller
Yeah.
Cohiba?
Yes. It did help. I tried the what's the thing called? Diesel whiskey roll, Mizunara.
Okay.
And I tried it with a Mizunara whiskey. It helped a lot. Like it was 200% better.
Really?
Yes.
So what potentiated did the cigar potentiate the spirit, or the spirit help potentiate the cigar?
The spirit helped the cigar. The spirit tastes good on its own. The cigar itself is meh at best. But once you drink the spirit and then you take a sip of the cigar became more complex thanks to the whiskey, and it tastes better.
Hmm. Because I've seen some online shops when they promote, buy a Buffalo 5-pack of this and then match it up with your Buffalo Trace, and then they show the Cohiba and the Weller and stuff. And I said, is it really a good pairing in that, or is that just? And it probably is, right? It probably is a help marketing promotional for each product.
But the thing is, with the pairing is that no pairing makes a drink better. No cigar makes a drink better. It's always a drink makes cigar better.
Okay, what about those spirits that are called cigar blend?
If the drink wasn't good to start with, it's not gonna get better. Let's just say that. The drink pairing is supposed to help your cigar, not the other way around. Because the drink isn't gonna taste different because of a cigar.
Yeah, like coffee. Coffee.
It's a cleanser. It cleans it up, right? And then if your cigar has some coffee and you drink the coffee, the cigar lingers a little bit, but your coffee isn't gonna change taste, right? Because think about this: whatever you're drinking is more of a tangible item than a smoke. Smoke is a feeling, it's a imagery for your brain to sense that you taste certain things. So your cigar will change taste based on what you drink, but not the other way around. No, I don't. I have never tried smoke a cigar where it makes the drink better. That's why I always say, if you gotta choose to pair, I always choose the drink that you want first. Because if the drink sucks, your cigar sucks, then you're screwed. But if your cigar sucks, your drink's good, at least your drink will be good.
Well, if your cigar sucks and your drink sucks, at least it's consistent.
But it's possible. It's very possible. Yes. Poppy bourbon sucks. So do the poppy cigar. Now, the poppy cigar, I think there's only one that's really good. The original one was not good. I think it's the Family Reserve that with a little different at the end. That last stir is absolutely good, but the rest is boring for me. And for the poppy to cost the price that it's in right now, I don't understand. It's like $200 a shot. It makes no sense.
If you go to a really good cigar, like they'll give you a recommendation, like what's these are the that will pair well with.
Well, that depends on the cigar shop, right? Like you say, if you go to a really good cigar shop, the people who's there also is enthusiastic about the pairing, they will be able to give you the correct pairing. But if you go to a cigar shop and you're like, what are you looking for? You name a cigar that I never heard of it, then it might not be the right place.
And some give you a little bit of here, taste it.
Now, if you go to a place where they let you taste it, now that's a good shop to be. Because they know if you like it, you got to order cups after cups. So that's a smart tactic or the way to run your shop. Right? So that's definitely that. I agree, especially the sherry cask. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Very kind. Especially the Macallan.
But here's the thing, and especially when it comes to cigar pairing, I think for me, all right, for me personally, do not go with the higher age whiskey. Do not go with a higher age whiskey to go pairing with your cigar. It's absolutely gonna kill your cigar. Absolutely gonna kill your cigar. So if you're gonna go Macallan 12, Macallan 12 sherry cask. I think that's 18. Macallan 18 sherry cask. I might be wrong, but I don't think it's 12. I think it's 18.
I haven't had the 8. That's a pricey.
Yeah, but like it absolutely makes no sense for you to go like, I'm gonna get something like 25 years old, 30-year-old whiskey to pair with a cigar because it's gonna be so strong that it kills your cigar.
And to be honest, even with whiskeys or the bourbon, some of the older ones, the younger ones at 10 years, they better.
To me, it does because as you get older, right? It takes more oil out of the barrel, but it also dilutes it. So what means is that they had to add water to it to be able to sell it because there's a maximum amount of proof that they can have. So you're actually buying more water. It might taste stronger, but you're actually buying more water. So a lot of time, younger stuff tastes better. Even wine, I feel like wine, younger the better.
Yeah, I agree with wine.
Younger the better. So for me, a whiskey between 8 years, actually I should say 4 years, because some Taiwanese whiskey is 4 years. For 4 years, all the way to 18 are acceptable. Anything beyond that does not go good with any cigar. All right, and I think 8 years absolutely, like whatever when they find out, like saying whiskey has to be 8 years old to consider whiskey. That's a smart thing because with 8 years, a lot of time is perfect. 12 years, pretty good. 12 years whiskeys are usually the safe point. It's perfect both ways.
Correct.
Right? But anything higher than that, it starts to either go really sharp, burns your taste bud, or not balanced. In my opinion. Some people might like it. I think anything below 18 is a sweet spot. Anything more than that, you're just paying for the heck having it. It's like getting a cigar with a really oily wrapper. Yes, and yes. Now, when you have a cigar with really oily wrapper, you tend to want to kind of age that a little bit, let it mellow out, let it kind of marry a little bit longer to get a better result, right? If you just smoke it like really oily, to be honest, I think it will be too harsh and not balanced a lot of the time. Because the oil will have certain flavor on the surface that overshadows a lot of other flavor. Because like I said before, when you're smoking a cigar, you're burning the oil, right?
Right.
So the oil might be too much on the surface than the rest of them. It's gonna overtake it. You'll probably feel like something smoking like a Lancero, but in a really weird way. Because now you're getting over the amount that you need because of that oil.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna be in a Coke Zero.
Okay. So yeah, for cigar pairing, I guess it's obviously cigar pairing is a personal preference, but selecting the right cigar in the right period of that cigar, and selecting the drink for the right period of that drink matters. And I think not having any one of them overshadow each other is the best way to go. So cigar not too crazy and whiskey not too crazy will give you the best result.
Okay.
In fact, I think the most popular whiskeys are not even that old. If you go out there, you go to any bar and like you want to order some whiskey, you just gotta see the 12-year range, 18-year at best. Maybe some will have the 20-something year ones, but it makes no sense to do it unless that's all you gotta have whiskey, right?
I don't know, man. I go to a cigar bar or I go to a bar, and then the price that they have those shits, it's like, damn, you could buy the whole fucking bottle.
Right, but because they had to make profit. They have to profit. They have overhead. It's not like you buy the thing. You don't have to. If you don't have to hire an employee, you don't have to rent. Yeah, it makes sense.
Because I mean, like, let's say 3 glasses of Blanton's, and you paid for the whole bottle.
True, but who's serving you that?
Yeah, but you're getting that drink, but you're also just like the cigar lounge. You're paying for the ambiance there.
Not just the ambiance. You gotta pay for someone to give you the rock. Not the rock. The cup. They had to wash the cup. They had to give you ice. So they had to buy ice or create ice, electricity, seat, rent, employee costs, and acquisition tax. They had to pay all that, and they have to also make enough to just in case. What mean just in case? There gotta be a time where somebody give you a shot of. Let's say Macallan 18. Shot of Macallan 18, and oops, he dropped the bottle. Who pays for it?
That's just, I don't know.
Back to
I mean,
are
yeah,
you
they-
buying the movie or the CD?
They can't claim it on insurance. I mean, obviously.
Yeah. So they had to write it off as expense, and they have to buy another bottle. And in order to buy another bottle, they have to have the money. Well, there's nothing. So what they need to do is to earn enough money so that they can buy another bottle just in case somebody decides to break something.
It's like okay, Mark. I'll give you an example. When I was in Orlando, I went to a really nice restaurant and I ordered a drink. My son ordered a drink. My wife ordered a drink. Everybody ordered a drink, and I ordered what I thought ended up being an expensive drink. The difference was when my drink came to me, the glass alone presentation, that glass was better than everybody else at my table.
What'd you get, a margarita?
No.
He got a pina colada, so it's got a lot of garnish.
But I
Right.
got no, and my, like example, you get your regular glass, a regular plain glass, nothing special about it, and I give you a glass here that got the gold leaf on it, the gold rim on it. I got a fancy ice cube on the inside. Okay, you're paying for that, and that price is part of that drink.
I mean, I get it. I understand. I'm just complaining.
No.
No, I complain too.
but-
I complain. I understand, but I want to complain about it.
But again, the same sense. When I ordered a drink, and after I said, "Man, why does the drink cost so much goddamn money?" I'm thinking, why am I spending X amount of money on this drink? And after it came around, and I'm looking at everybody else's drink. I'm saying, "Yeah, my drink does look better than everybody else's drink. I don't know if it's gonna taste any better, but it sure looks better."
Yep.
Presentation is a big part of it.
Again, just like Tony, Mr. Box.
Hey,
Right?
if I want to get a drink, I want my drink to look good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right?
but let me explain this. So you go to a bar, like a day bar, okay? You go
Yes.
and you see the girl next to you who's got a fucking blue paradise margarita, whatever, with fucking shit popping out, little umbrella and all that shit. You get old fashioned, and your shit costs more than hers.
But you got to keep in mind, yes, your shit costs more than hers, but her shit barely have any alcohol.
Yeah, she's got a lot of mixer. She got a lot of pretty stuff in there.
She
but-
got 50 cents worth of juice. It's like a match that doesn't light.
They're fucking profiting off of her like crazy.
Right. Her drink's more profitable than your cup of whiskey. Wait, Long Live says I need to know what bar Martine's going.
What you want of
Day
them
bar.
blue? You want one of them? You want one of them blue paradise margaritas, huh?
No, he want the girl.
Oh, the girl. Yeah, you can have the girls. They ain't that cute at the day bars.
So I'm done with my
Let
cigar.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Martine. After a certain amount of drinks,
So I'm done with my cigar, and I think
Bro,
if I were
still
to
got,
rate
like,
the cigar,
look at, I got a
half
lot.
the cigar, man.
I got half.
yeah, you don't want to compete the smoking speed with me. I'm just gulping that thing because it has no
Tony,
taste.
are you a power smoker, Tony? You're a power smoker, aren't you?
Yes. Man, you get your smoke time out of this.
That's what happened when you're smoking for like 20, 30 years, and then you go, I'm gonna smoke cigar, and smoke cigar like a cigarette.
But I tell you what, when I knew I was smoking this today, I am gonna savor this cigar. I'm taking
Nothing
my
wrong with
time
that,
with.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna slow draw on it. I'm gonna try to get every bit amount of smoking and tasting out of this as I possibly can.
For me, the
Boy,
problem is like the flavor disappears so fast. It will disappear every time I like say like a sentence of words or take a drink of the Coke. So I had to take another puff to get flavor again, and that's why I smoke so fast.
Val's like, this cigar took forever to light up. I'm going to enjoy it.
Right?
I'm telling you.
He will take longer. He will take longer just to light the cigar
Well,
than smoke the cigar. To be
Well,
honest.
I mean, it took me 15 minutes to light it. So there's that.
right,
Well,
right,
by the time Val lighted up, I only have a Robusto left.
right.
On my Churchill, I only have a Robusto left. But today I don't mind. Today I don't mind because I finally got these back, so I get to smoke these now.
What is that?
My Davidoff Demitase.
Okay.
I got them back. So now I get to smoke cigar again. Super happy about this.
This FSG is hitting the spot.
Right? Like when you have a boring cigar and then you get something more flavorful, it makes you happy.
All right. Wait a minute. Time out here. Time out.
Oh, here we go, Val.
No, hey. Come on. Let's not say it's boring. Let's just say it's linear. Okay?
The cigar is boring, the conversation and the people here are not. So that's the point, right? I'm okay with that.
All right.
That's what I remember. Okay, good.
Is that the FSG from Corona?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Florida Sungrown really made a name for themselves. So, but then they do jack up the price because of the FSG name.
I mean, it's American tobacco. You got
Right.
American workers. You got American tobacco. You got American distribution on that tobacco.
But you can say the same thing about Connecticut.
True.
But Connecticut is not expensive.
I'll tell you what cigars not to, and we don't hear much about. It's the Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican cigar. I don't think I smoke anything that's particularly Puerto Rican.
Me
I-
either.
I went, so I was just there 2 weeks ago, and I went to the farm, and I tell you, I was like, wow, I was really impressed. You're talking about a $12 cigar.
No, wait a minute. Are you talking about impressed with the operation of it, or are you actually about the cigar itself that you're smoking?
The cigar, but I got to enjoy it at the tobacco farm.
Oh, okay.
Now, what's so impressed about it? Let us know. What's so impressed about it?
So the flavor, it just hit the spot.
Did you smoke a freshly rolled one?
No,
What brand?
this one was a Puerto Rican one. I can't remember if it was one called Escopeta. Escopeta's good. I forgot the other one that I smoked, but they were good.
And they're available for you, or only in Puerto Rico?
They're available. No, you could get them. They have them. Some So the interesting thing is, which was very smart, every gas station or convenience that I went to sold the cigar, but they're not gasoline. They're not gas.
They're not gas station cigars.
No,
It's probably because it's localized, right?
but
Right.
they didn't have boxes. They weren't selling boxes. But if you have 5,000 convenience stores selling
Yeah.
cigars, that was smart. And they all had the same humidor. So I thought maybe they give them the humidor as well.
It's possible. Part of the like the advertising kind of thing, because there's tourism, right? So they're geared towards tourism.
You know, I had someone that just went to Puerto Rico, and they didn't tell me anything about cigar availability there.
Speaking of Puerto Rico, where the fuck is Rick?
He's at a birthday party.
It's his birthday. He's enjoying his birthday.
Yeah,
He should be smoking here with his birthday buddies.
he have like an event his wife hosted or put together for him.
You know.
Okay, so the wife he hosted it. He's gotta be there. I understand.
But next Saturday is my 22nd anniversary. You won't see me.
Here we go. See?
There you go.
Family first, though. Family first.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna have to research that cigar. Oh, President, I'm to research it because,
Our
like I
president,
said,
they can actually help out by posting the cigar, how it looks like, the brand in the chat room, so you can look it up for it.
I'll do that.
that'll be good. Yeah, do it later. Yeah, I'll have to do that because I asked a close friend of mine. He went to Puerto Rico to visit his family. He goes like every 2 to 3 years, and he just came back. And I asked, he brings back rum. He brings back rum. And I said, hey, and he said, what's the cigar? What are the cigars I like? Easy to get or what? Anything out there? Well, he's not a cigar smoker, so he's really not going to be searching and looking and that kind of stuff. But I figured he'd have to come across cigars someplace, right?
Adam, man, they have them.
Yeah, all
mean-
the Puerto Ricans talk about the Mama Juana.
Yeah. But just something different, something new, right? Something I haven't tried before. So that's what got me intrigued about it. Okay.
But
I'll research it.
some of them are not puros. They have Dominican filler in it.
Also,
Okay.
I want to give a shout out before I forget to all the people who actually reach out to me and say, how you doing, Tony? How's your ribs? I heard that you hurt your ribs and all that stuff. Guys, whoever, you know who you are. Whoever text me and message me and all that stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it. I kind of like, I saw all the texts, and Lewis actually texted me too. It was like, I saw that you broke your ribs. I was like, a month later. But yes, yeah, everybody who reached out to me, thank you.
Yeah.
Now,
Still-
let me ask you guys, and even people on the chat, what's the cigar that you smoke that not disappoint you?
Hold on.
Hold on. You're skipping out. Try
You're
again.
breaking up a little bit for
Yeah.
me.
So you say, what is the cigar that does not disappoint you? You said.
Correct, that your go-to cigars, like no matter what, this one's always gonna satisfy me.
Now that's a different kind of question. There's a go-to cigar that is not always gonna satisfy you, but you smoke it all the time. And there are cigars that always satisfy you, but might not be your go-to. So you want one that hits both. Not only is your go-to, but it always satisfy you.
It won't disappoint me.
Go ahead,
Because
Marky.
if it's a go-to, it
Okay.
wouldn't disappoint you.
I got one.
Okay.
It's not a go-to all the time, but I know what I'm getting, and if I grab it, I know exactly what to expect. Padron 1964.
Padron 1964. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty steady. Yeah.
I ask
Yeah.
anybody, if anybody really asks, "Oh, what's your favorite cigar?" I would tell them I don't have a favorite cigar, but a cigar that I always go to that is always satisfying is the 1964 by Padron.
Good
Kenny
cigar.
says Fuente A58. I actually don't know what that is.
For me, I like the Diamond Crown Natural.
It's just a Fuente, nothing super special, but it has 858 on the.
Okay,
cellophane.
I've never smoked that one. Okay,
Yeah,
It's a good cigar.
I'm the Diamond Crown Natural.
Diamond
Okay.
Crown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And mine's is the Monte Cristo Espada.
Espada,
Yeah,
really?
The Espada?
I'm not familiar with that one.
The previous one, right? Not current one. The previous one.
Correct.
Wow. I actually thought that cigar, I didn't like the taste, but I'm surprised. What do you like about it?
I like the pepper on it. I just like the pepper. The peppers does with that cigar.
For me, it might be the pepper that I didn't like. I
Yeah,
can't do
yeah,
a lot
I'm
of
not a
pepper.
pepper guy.
Yeah, I'm not a pepper guy. But there are a lot of people that are pepper guys. They you know, this is how Espinosa got famous, because the pepper. Really.
Yep.
Yeah, AJ Fernandez too.
Hmm.
Yeah, AJ Fernandez got some pepper in this stuff. Yeah.
How about everybody else? Everybody else, come on. What is
Everyone-
your go-to cigar that doesn't disappoint you? Which I think that, you know, if it's a go-to, it doesn't disappoint you.
Well, like I
Oh.
said, it doesn't have to be a go-to, but something that you can
I'll give
always go to.
I
and
can give
know
you
what to expect.
I give you a couple more that I don't get disappointed in. That's the one by Foundations, the Wise Man.
Okay?
Oh yes.
That, yeah. And then there's another brand out in my area. You probably may have come across it every now. And then it's by Black Star Lines.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I like, for me, the cigar, if I'm going to get their brand, the first cigar that I reach for is the War Witch.
Norwich. Okay.
The War Witch.
I'll have to pick that one up. My
It is,
cigar
yeah.
shop is that.
yeah, it's for me, yeah. And I think the reason I like that is because the guy that owns that company is from the Chicagoland area, is a former fireman, and now he has his own brand and stuff. And his brand has been up and coming. Since I ran across him about 3.5 years ago, he has just been building and building and building.
Okay.
And he's coming out with some new lines and stuff. But for me, when I look at this stuff that he has out, and I think all this stuff is pretty decent, pretty good. But the first cigar that I'm going to go grab and to buy and get, to reach for is, I have to have the War Witch. I have to have it.
I've had a couple different ones, but I've never had the War Witch.
The War Witch, yeah. For me, that is the cigar that launched him, that really started to launch his brand. And maybe that's why I prefer it and I like it the most. Other than the fact that I've met him several times, I've talked to him a few times, and that,
When you meet the person, it adds a little bit dimension to the cigar you smoke.
It does.
That's true. That is definitely true.
Is that why we like the ITS?
I don't know. I mean, do I add any value? I don't know if I add any value to that.
I'll say with the Black Star line, I've never had a cigar that was bad.
They have, like I said, I think the cigars that they put out are very good, but they have a different array. You like that word, array? Different array of cigars that you can choose from.
Oh yeah, it's like a ray of sunshine.
I'm telling you, it's like a rainbow. They got a rainbow of cigars to choose from. But I swear to God, when I go to my shop out here that I know that carries that brand, that is the very first cigar that I look for. And unfortunately, most of the time, that is a cigar that is sold out, which is good, for him because it's moving.
Yep.
Cool. Now for me, like I already said it like a million times. So it's a Davidoff Signature 2000. That thing, I just smoke at any time. I can smoke at any time. I know how it tastes like. I know how it feels when I smoke. It doesn't disappoint. But that's because I know what you expect, right? When you smoke something, you know what you expect. It doesn't disappoint you because you know what you're getting, right? It's like it's like if you go out and get a Coke Zero. You know how Coke Zero tastes like. So you're getting exactly what you're getting.
Yep.
Right? You're getting exactly what you're looking for. You're getting exactly what you're getting. And that might that wouldn't disappoint you because that's what you're looking for.
Right.
Right? So I think that's what it is. That's the biggest thing is whether or not you understand and you know exactly what you get out of that cigar.
And
Right.
I
Right back.
tell you, I want to mention something else is that if you go to a lounge or a shop, the tobacconist, the so-called tobacconist, can usually ask you, well, what do you smoke? What do what do you kind of like? What brands do you smoke? And they can, yeah, well, we carry that, but something similar to that along that line might have a little bit of difference to it. Is this other brand? Go ahead and try that other brand. Try something new. Try something different. Don't be afraid to do it. What's the worst that can happen? You didn't like it, and you know not to buy it anymore, right? But in the same sense, if you go there with your friends, like this is what I learned in Miami when I went to go buy a Davidoff. Okay, and I don't know too much about that brand. I know it's a good brand, right? I know it's a good cigar, and I didn't utilize and I didn't take advantage of Tony, because Tony has the experience in smoking a Davidoff line. And when I went in there and I'm thinking of Davidoff, I should have walked over to Tony and said, "Hey Tony, what do you think is a good Davidoff out here for me to get?" And I missed out. I missed out on that experience. I missed out on that knowledge. I missed out on that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And I grabbed the Davidoff, and then I was so happy and proud to get that Davidoff. When I showed it to him, he said, "Oh, you got that? You should have got." I said, "Oh well, okay, it's too late now. I already got this." So but I learned that. I learned that lesson, that if you go out there with somebody, with a friend or a group of people, and you see them gravitate to certain cigars, don't hesitate to ask them, well, why are you picking this cigar? Why are you smoking that cigar? Tell me what your thoughts are about it, especially if you've never smoked it. Okay, and that might want to, and I would say, try it. I mean, there's so many cigars out there. Now, how many times do we go to the lounge and we go to a shop and we're looking around, and we gravitate to stuff that we know, stuff that we smoke, because we know it's a sure thing.
Yep. All the time.
All the time. What I learned from Martine, when Martine looks around, he says, "I'm looking for something different or something I haven't had for a real long time because they don't have it in my area." So I mean, Martine might spend 40 minutes in that darn humidor, and he'll come out with one or two cigars. But I got these because I can't find them by me, or I haven't had this one for X amount of time. So I learn little things when I go to the herfs and the meetups and the groups. I learn from other smokers that I'm with. So little tips.
Yeah. When you take a recommendation, sometimes you find something good. I mean, you might not like it, but you find out why.
Yeah.
But even though you made the choice without me, it does not mean that you didn't experience another cigar, because cigar hobby is all about trying everything, right? If you don't try, you don't know. That's like saying that you want to be a food critic but never eat anything, right?
So let me ask this: from what country Nicaragua, Dominican Republic, Honduras, Cuba.
You gotta say that again. You cut off.
What are the cigars that you like in terms of Dominican, Nicaraguan, Honduras? Like, which your favorite country when it comes to the cigars?
Who wants to go first? Martin?
Yeah. Martin, go first.
So out of Nicaragua, I love Plasencia cigars.
Yes.
Dominican Republic, it's probably gonna be. I was gonna say Fuente, but I don't know. I'm thinking there's too much in that in that region that I'm gonna skip it for now. For Honduras, I do like some of the and I forgot who makes it, but it's Justo Eiroa. Yeah, the Eiroa cigars, basically. A lot of the cigar stuff that he makes, I do enjoy. But Dominican, I don't know. There's just too much Dominican that I enjoy that comes out of that country.
I mean, it's a little bit rough because what you're saying is that you're talking about like Nicaraguan Puro and Dominican Puro, because when you have like, Dominican cigar, they might have other country in there. Especially Nicaraguan cigar has a lot of other stuff in there.
Right.
So it's hard to say which one you like best, but each one has its quality, right? I mean, if like in Nicaraguan, I like particularly the jalapas, but you're not gonna get a jalapa Puro, Like there's some Honduras tobacco tastes really sweet and nice, but there are some that are not. And a lot of them is helped by the blend, right? The blend has other things that help it to taste better. Now, Plasencia is kind of like a category of its own because they have whatever they need from Nicaragua, whatever they need, right? So yeah, they can do whatever they want with it. But in terms of like, if you really say what's your flavor from Dominican, what's your favorite from Nicaragua, that's hard because a lot of them has other blend in there. Like I can't even say ITS because ITS has so many shit in there.
Right.
Well, if you're looking at like one particular or eight, I'm not saying a particular brand, but if you're looking at the country, I would have to go with Nicaragua because their regions, they have like 5 or 6 different regions that produce tobaccos,
Yep.
and their variety is there, and the blends that can get out of those regionals are just
Sure.
I don't think there's another country that can compare with them.
They've got so many different regions. Like you got mountainous regions, you got flat regions. I get it.
And not only that, okay, you rarely see other seeds growing in Dominican, but you'll find Dominican use other seeds to grow stuff there. So they have technically still Nicaraguan, it's just different seed, right?
Yeah, it's true.
So Nicaraguan has the most.
Did I go off on that question?
What? Say that again?
Did I go off on the question?
No. I think
no.
it's part of the conversation, right? Because when you say what's your favorite Nicaragua, you gotta find more stuff in Nicaragua, from Nicaragua, or Nicaragua produced compared to Dominican or Honduras.
I mean, look at the promotional aspects of that. When you always hear about a certain country that indicates Cuban seed grown in, right? The seed is from Cuba, but it's not grown in Cuba. It's grown in Honduras. It's grown in Jamaica. It's grown in the Dominican Republic. But what is the thing that resonates in your ears? It's a Cuban seed. It's a Cuban seed, and yet the soil itself, the earth, the weather, the rain,
Everything is Cuban seed.
Yeah. So,
right, those people move from Cuba to those countries to grow. So technically, they're all Cuban seed.
Go ahead, Marty.
So I got a thing I want to say. When you smoke a Perdomo, you know what you're getting because they all pretty much taste similar, right?
Verticality. Yeah.
With Perdomo, I think this is where they lack. And this is why I don't normally pick up Perdomos, is because they only grow shit from their farms, or they only really use shit from their farms. So it's a lot of the same shit. But if you go to like Placencia, you've got all the different types of regions that they grow from or pick up from to blend a cigar. So if you're going from, if you're picking tobacco from your own specific region or your own specific farms, you're not getting a variety of the Nicaraguan tobacco. You are getting shit that's from your fields. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
I think he's lacking in what he can be. He could be a fucking phenomenal brand, but I mean, he's got so many fucking SKUs that it doesn't really fucking matter for him.
Yeah, that's a rough part to decide, you know, because Nicaraguan just has so many categories compared to the rest of them. I think we can agree with that. Nicaragua has so many categories. They have Honduras seeds in Nicaragua. You got, you know, all that regions, and then you got most Nicaragua has some Dominican in there. Most Nicaragua have something else in there. So
I tell
when
you
you
what,
say
though,
Nicaragua,
he is making the most profit, in my opinion. He is making the most profit from his brand than any other brand in the Nicaragua.
Because he's
Because
farm.
growing
Because,
from,
because
go ahead.
his business is verticality. He's
All
keeping
right,
everything within.
exactly. But then you have brands like Placencia. I don't know if they own all the farms. Placencia does, or Perdomo does.
Podomo, Placencia owns more tobacco than anybody else. I think
They do, really?
that's why they end up making their own cigars because they have so many tobacco and they can call
Oh,
the
you
tobacco
are
whatever they want.
right. You are right. That's right.
Yeah. The new Monte Cristo that's coming out, the 90th, I think it just came out. It's from the Placencia farm.
Okay.
You can pretty much assure, pretty much not all, assure that majority of Nicaraguan cigars have somewhat of Placencia provided tobacco.
I don't know. I don't know that.
You know, because they have the most. Placencia is big.
Do we know where Romacraft gets their tobacco from?
I don't. But I know that even in Dominican, a lot of tobacco came from Oliva.
Oliva's big tobacco, peoples. Yep.
No.
You wouldn't have ever guessed it unless you start making cigars. If you make cigar, you'll find out a lot of company uses Oliva tobacco.
Okay.
What I like about Domo is their price point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, the price point actually have a lot to do with how much cigar you make. How much cigar you make. If you make a lot of cigars, then yeah, you can lower the price however you want. Right?
I mean, with Perdomo, I don't think I have ever seen a cigar more than $25 from that brand.
Because they don't have to. Each cigar they make, 100,000 sticks is easy. Right? 100,000 sticks is too little. Maybe a million stick. But when you make a million stick and your profit is $1, that's $1 million. So they don't need to really need to hype up the price, raise the price. Their target audience is not someone that smokes $40 cigars.
Yeah,
Their
their
target audience,
is
anybody
me.
who starts to smoke cigar at all.
Yeah, I'm their target audience.
Right? Their target audience, anybody who start doing and for a while cigar smoker. Right? But their main target is people who start. Right? So at that price range, it makes absolutely sense, right? But for like something like Opus, they don't want people who just started today to smoke that.
They price their stuff for the for the wealthy and for the ones that want to kind of show off. In
What do
my
you mean?
opinion.
They purposely price themselves out because they also have lower price product. They have A Fuente. They have lower price stuff. So they're not gonna use their own product to compete with their lower end stuff. Like if you if you can buy A Fuente for $12 and you make Opus X $12, which one's gonna sell more?
Fucking Opus X.
Defeats the point because obviously they don't make that much Opus X compared to the A Fuente. Right? So if you make less, it costs you more. If that makes sense.
Why these limited editions, they drive me crazy.
But that's the thing. When you got to make limited edition, everything starts to cost more. It adds up quick. It adds up really quick.
When we met in Phoenix, someone put me on to the my father Tortillas first
Hold on. The floor. What?
La Flor de las Tortillas.
Oh, that was me, I think.
My God, that cigar, very good.
Yeah, it's a great cigar. It's one of my go-to Arturo Fuente cigars. I mean,
My father,
my father's cigars.
and they're $40.
Wait,
Yeah,
and the TS is $40?
Yeah,
No.
the 10th anniversary, which was done in
Oh,
20.
okay.
So you can't find it anymore. But I went to a brick and mortar and I had a whole entire box.
That had to be the other Raul.
Possibly. Yeah. Like making limited edition stuff is rough. Like if I were to do it again today, I probably wouldn't make a limited edition. Too much work. And it costs so much.
Yeah, then that's the thing with the limited edition is pretty much a one and done thing.
Right. It's hard to do. It's expensive. In the end, it prices a lot of people out.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Did anybody put you under a Whataburger?
I love Waterburg.
Whataburger is good.
That's good stuff.
After Phoenix, man, boy, I came home. I got me another fucking Whataburger.
Whataburger is good.
They got him up in passing. Shout out to FSU beating Alabama, by the way.
Yep.
I thought it was just preseason.
No, that's college. You're talking college.
College season. College, man. College season goes hard.
Yeah, we have to do a Placencia.
We should. There's a lot of choice for Placencia.
Yes, we got to do a Placencia night.
We will arrange one.
Well, hey, we have October open.
I like that green label. Which is the
Wait,
green?
do we have October
Is that the
open? We had the
Fuerte? Is that the
pairing thing we had to
Fuerte?
do.
I don't know.
Well,
I can
what is
check the
September? We got Monte Cristo, right?
I think so. Is that what we talk about?
I think so. Ask Joey. He should have wrote it down. And if he didn't, we'll blame Joey.
Yeah, we have
Well,
Monte
Joe-
Cristo. We have Monte Cristo. And then so that will have to be somewhere in November then.
Well, we got
Whatever.
Presencia November.
One of the best Monte Cristo is the FSG Monte Cristo.
You sent me one. I remember that.
Yeah.
Tastes pretty good.
The best Monte Cristo. I'm gonna have to go with the fucking Open Eagle.
I had to find a Monte Cristo. I don't know. I think I have like a white label or something like that left. I haven't bought Monte Cristo for a while.
Somebody I know, I can't remember who it is, has an Open Eagle, and I want to buy it. But I
Never,
don't remember who it is.
never had that.
I never
That's,
had that
that's
one
the
either.
Cuban. That's the Cuban.
Oh, the green band?
I
I
definitely
don't
didn't have
know.
that one.
It's, Monte Cristo Open. There's the Open Master, and then there's the.
Actually, I think the green band might be Open Master. I'll take a look when I go to Taiwan, see if I can find some.
Open Eagle, Open Master. I think I had the Open Master. It's really good. The Open Eagle I think I tried that one too, but I got somebody
You
I
would
know
think Raul
recently
have it
told me
because like
about
it's Monte Cristo and it's Cuban.
I
I
just
don't know,
number two.
but yeah, I'm gonna look and see. I gotta start asking people my questions, my cigar friends.
Yeah. Ask them. So, with that being said, it's 11 o'clock. Time flew by.
Damn,
Right.
Boy, where did the time go by?
Yeah, the time flew by.
I still got
So,
that much of my cigar. God damn.
Yeah, I still have quite a bit left.
I don't even know how
Well,
many I smoked.
Discord.
Discord it is. So, for those
Yep.
people who want to chat, Discord. Again, I'm still working on the open Discord chat, so that's gonna take a little bit. Big thanks to our president for jumping on today. I know there's some technical difficulty,
Yes.
but now he's done it one time. That means he can do it next time,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? So
Are
we
you-
have that. For next month, we have the Monte Cristo, right?
Monte Cristo.
And then we still have to figure out the pairing night, right? Pairing night. We still have to figure that out, and then we tentatively, let's put that a pin on it, that we're gonna do Placencia for November. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, and then I think that will do it for now, and then we can plan some more. Who's Long Live is on the hook for next one, right? For the pairing night, right? Long Live.
Long live what?
Long Live Tiberius is on the hook for the pairing night, jumping on.
Okay.
So I might have to go back to look. Either Long Live or Hui Doctor something, right?
Doc-
So we gotta figure that out on the hook, so I can send them the link, and then the rest. I think we're pretty much here for tonight. Like I said, people from the Legion jump to the Discord. Everybody else, I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Hopefully by next Wednesday, I'll receive the dark time from West Tampa, and we can check out the dark time from West Tampa. All right.
All right.
So have a good night, guys.
All right.
Discord it is.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Later, guys.